Hello, Pox. This cowled figure is hunched by the mortuary gate. His face is obscured by the shadows of his hood. What little you can see is his chin, which is covered with stubble and what appears to be a foul green and purple rash. The rash seems heaviest around his neck, fading as it crawls up his skin. Greetings. The figure doesn't budge. There is a moment of silence. Then he responds in a high-pitched voice that sounds more suited to a girl of 10 years than a man. Hi! Who are you? Pox am I. Hi! Pox? Mother and father named me. Wished a pox on firstborn. A curse given come true it did. Hi! Again, your eyes are drawn to the purplish-green rash covering Pox's chin and neck. Oh, I had some questions for you. Hi? What are you doing? Wait for debtors, do I? Hi! Debtors? Corpses? Why? Find a debtor, take him through the gate, get some jink, then again I wait. Hi! Through the gate? Why? A debtors to a dustman, with coppers to a collector. Bring them the dead, they give you copper at the gate. They do. Hi! Is the front gate the only way inside the mortuary? Hi! Only debtor or dustman go in the gate, they do. You want Pox make you debtor again? Again? Hi! Many time you ask, Pox always do. How many times exactly? Many times. Hi! So we've met before? Hi! What do you know about me? You're a debtor who doesn't stay debtor for long. Hi! Deal square with Pox, you do. Do you know anything else about me? You're a debtor who don't stay debtor for long. Hi! Deal square with Pox, you do. I do not want to get inside the mortuary that badly. I don't want to get into the mortuary at all. Say, I had some other questions. Do you know someone named Farad? Hi, Farad! Collector! Big name! Has weight! Casts long shadow, it does! Hi! Do you know where I might find him? Hi! In the hive here he is! Somewheres! Hi! Can you be more specific? Hi! Somewhere in the hive he is! Farad hides, he does! Very hard finding he is! Not worth finding he is! Not worth finding? What do you mean? Hi! Many hates him, other collectors even. Sharegrave hates him, don't like Farad at all. Hi! Sharegrave? Hi! Sharegrave, big name, carry weights, cast long shadow he does. Tell Pox what to do he does. Would your boss, this Sharegrave, know where Farad is?
Updated my journal.
Hi! Sharegrave knows darks he does. No Farad hiding he does. Sharegrave in Ragpicker Square, many blocks west of here. Hi! Say, Sharegrave, that Pox sends you. Tell him Sharegrave becomes share copper with Pox, he will. Hi! I had some other questions. I'm not going to bother with the journal. Sorry to disturb you. Farewell. Hopefully that wasn't too horrific. Let's see. Save before we go in here. I want this to be one of those.
All right.
Hey, you're not supposed to come in here. We're going to attack you now. You see a pale-faced dustman standing guard over the front gate. He is staring off across the city rooftops with a distant expression. As you approach, he turns to face you. Yes? I had some questions. He nods and waits. I'd like to enter the mortuary. What is your purpose with the mortuary? I am here to pay my respects to Dianora, the woman in the Northwest Memorial Hall. Oh shit, I didn't actually want to go in there. Damn it. I didn't pay attention to the fact that all your people are dead. Alright. So we don't really need to go over there.
I'm going.
Actually, no. This is where you come out when you come out of the door. Which, you know, makes sense. That's where I just went inside. Okay, we don't really need to talk to every single NPC. What the hell? We'll talk to this person, though. You see a tall creature with a shock of white hair. Its skin has a greenish cast, and a pair of goat horns protrude from its forehead. It is dressed in long flowing robes and appears to be floating slightly above the ground. Greetings. The creature turns to face you, and a series of symbols appear around its head. The symbols have a slight glow about them, and they just hover there. Oh, for the power's sake! Piking Dabus! What's wrong? He's a Dabus. They speak in Rabuses. These annoying word puzzles. If you don't know what he's saying, then we better find a native or some other way to communicate with him. If we want to. An annoying bunch. My bet? They can't speak. They just would rather piss everyone else off by trying to puzzle out what they're saying. What's a daboose? Chant is their janitors from the Lady of Pain. They float around, breaking, fixing, and patching up sigil according to her whims. They're worse than corpse flies. You can't swat them, though, or the lady'll get upset. Lady of Pain? Who's that? She runs this city. I don't know why I started talking like Terrence and Phillip. You'll know if you see her. She's got these blades around her face. She's about the size of a giant, and she floats off the ground just like these guys. Nobody knows much about her. She doesn't speak much. All you need to know is that you don't want to make her angry. If you see her, my advice is to run. The Davis waits patiently, its hands tucked into its sleeves, a series of symbols materializing above its head. Then they vanish and a question mark appears. Try and strike up a conversation. See if you can translate what the Davis is saying. Wow, gained 1,000 experience. You ask the Davis several questions, trying to get a feel for the rabuses that appear above its head. It is extremely patient throughout your discussion, giving you easy sentences to translate. After a few minutes, you start to get the hang of it. It feels like you've done this before. Maybe you can help me. The Dabus waits. Who are you? The Dabus inclines his head slightly, and a stream of symbols appear above his head. I am a Dabus. I had another question for you. What are you doing? A batch of symbols. I attend to my duties. I had another question. Can you tell me about the Lady of Pain? A lone symbol appears above the Dabus's head. This one shows a metallic female mask with blades coming out of the sides. Just looking at this ghostly image makes you uncomfortable. I had another question for you. And farewell. The Dabus bows slightly. Symbols swirl around its head. Then it turns away. Then I walked away. Alright, we're going to check out the sides here. Not going to bother talking to that guy. Here's a hive thug. Hello. The thug wears a dark scowl like some grotesque mask. He narrows his eyes as you approach him. Greetings. Shut your piking hole, you ugly bastard. No one said you could talk to me. Now saw it off before I tires of your face and bleed you. Try it, and you'll get a few new holes of your own. Bitch. What now? Don't run. No, get your ass back here. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, you want a little bit of this too? I got plenty.
I'm hurt.
Bitches.
All right.
You step into my ass. Not stepping into my ass. Alright, let's save it since we're pretty low on health.
Hey, we're being watched, Chief. Just look natural. Casual.
I caught that. Surely you heard that. I hope so. You see a heavy-set looking man. He has a stone-faced expression. Greetings. The man looks at you for a moment, grunts, and then raises his hand, revealing a wicked dagger. He smiles evilly and begins twirling it in a menacing arc. Farewell. Okay, well, he still wants some, I guess.
All right. All right. I'm gone. All right.
Kill him. Let's see. Let's use a bandage. Use? Damn, they don't heal much. Kill him.
All right.
I don't know what that was. Kill. Murder. I don't want no stupid thugs. These guys are weak. Weak.
Damn it.
Oops.
Done.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I'm gone. All right.
Free money. I need to find somewhere to sell to. Holy hell, I'm getting full. Very full. Matter of fact, I am full. We'll forget that. Ring.
Done. I'm gone.
Let's look around, see if we can't find a vendor. Oops.
Yeah.
Might as well grab him
All
too,
right.
I guess. Probably wants to follow along.
I'm gone.
Okay, let's not talk to any more thugs. That has not been going well for us. We don't want to start any trouble, man. We don't want to start any trouble. I've heard that you can go through this entire game and only kill one person, and that one person being the guy you have to get the key from at the very beginning. Death of names. You see a dust man with a crooked smile frozen on his face. Despite the smile, his eyes are as dull as stones. His right arm is shorter than the left, and he keeps it tucked to his side, as if cradling a small child. Greetings. The dustman's eyes slide over you. Name? The way he speaks the word, it sounds like the tolling of a bell. I don't know. No name? No name? Can't help you. The dustman speaks in a curious sing-song voice. Need to give a name if you want to see where it's died.
Updated my journal.
Given a name when you're born, give it back when you need it no more. Death of names, death of names. His eyes swim across the monolith, then the walls of the arena. Buried many names here, death of names has. Tell me a name, I'll show you its grave. Dionara. His eyes roll to the back of his head, then pop back. With a wild gleam, his eyes run across the walls of the monument, scanning the names at inhuman speed. He then points at a section of the wall. Buried. Examine the spot he's pointing at. Chiseled into the black stone is tiny, cramped writing. Is the name you requested. It is almost lost beneath the sea of names around it. I had another name. Do I? Doll? I'm not. Who is Doll? He shakes his head. Not dead yet. That name is. Not buried here. Not time. Not time. Let me. Can you bury a name for me? He nods, then unfolds his small hand from where it is cradled at his side. It looks atrophied. It is the size of a child's hand. Cost Jinx to bury a name. 3 coppers, 3. No name today. Farewell. Yeah, I'm not really good at doing sing-song. Well, I'm not good at a lot of things. This woman's face looks broken, and she is covered in scars. They look like bite marks and fingernail cuts. She is cradling the shreds of several rags in her hands and is staring emptily at the wall of the monument, at the names there. Greetings. Psst, get ye back! The woman's teeth peel back, displaying a row of black canines. What you want of Servtai? What's the matter? What's wrong? Those Chaos men wrecked my cot, attacked me, and killed 3 of my sisters who tried to stop them. Not sisters anymore. Now there's nothing but names on this memorial wall. Chaos men. Chaos men, a faction, they says. Wait, what they are is an adult bunch that runs wild to the hive and does whatever they please. We never do no harm to them. Then they lope like dogs and tear apart anything within their reach. Who are these Chaos men? Who attacked you? There's a Hava gang, a bunch of adult sods that call themselves the Starved Dogs Barking or some such bonny nonsense. You know, I wouldn't mind pinning some men in the dead book for some coin. You got the copper? We'll talk terms. A copper earring in your purse if you pin 3 of those murdering sods in the dead book, jig. I'll see to it that they're put in the dead book. Can you tell me where they might be found? Get out the south gate spireward from here. Then walk around the block until you come to a place where men run in circles howling at the sick sky. Then they're the starved dogs they are. I'll go look for them.
Updated my journal. All right.
That voice hurts to do. Quentin. Oh my god, it's Quentin from 666 The Heartless. Dark Souls. The man before you looks to be middle of height and years. He is stout with a thick, bullish neck, and his shoulders are hunched, as if a great weight was pressing upon them. He wears an impatient look as he stares at the black monolith in front of him. Greetings. The man throws you a glance. There's room, Kata. No need to ask my leave to stand here. Actually, I wanted to know what this monolith was. It's a tombstone for the plains, he scoffs. Graveyards of names are scratched on that rock. Can only hope my name's the one that'll split the stone in twain. He points at the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there, hammered in just hard enough to send the damn thing crashing down. Tombstone for the plains? Aye. The Dusties scratched the names of the dead on this monument here, and on the walls of this place. Not enough space by my reckoning, but no matter, they do their best. Can barely read half the names. What are you doing here? Reading the new arrivals. Try and find a new one every day. Try and remember if I knew them. Nothing more. The dustmen record the names of all that have died on this monument. Aye, they scratch them on this rock and scratch them on the walls in this place too. I don't know why they take the trouble to take accounting of the dead. The Dusties have more care for the living. The living. Aye, you know about the dustmen mourners that come into this place? They aren't mourning the dead, see? They're mourning the living. You can barely get a word in them edgewise without them asking to mourn some poor living bug for ya. Why do they mourn the living? You got me there, Cutter. Might want to put the question to 'em. Seems to me the dead are thrice worth the pity of his poor sod living in this pit. Every name on there is a blessed in my book, it is. Ever know anybody who came back after their name was put on there? You mean come back from death? Not a one, Cutter. Everything that lives dies, and that's the way of things. Still, considering the planes go on forever and all, I suppose anything's possible. I suppose so. Say, I had some other questions for you. No harm in asking, Cutter. Let's see. Ever know anybody who came back? Oh, no, I asked that. Can you tell me who that crazy dustman is on the other side of the monolith? Not the sanest bird in the cackle house, is he? That Barney's death of names, though death of sense might fit him better. What does he do here? He's the keeper of the memorial area, knows where all the names are around here, and he can point 'em out if you need him to. He's a little addled to be sure, but he helped me a few times. He's also got the duty of carving new names in when the owners pass on. I had some other questions for you. Never mind, I have no other questions for you. Not the sanest bird in the cackle house, is he? Oh, he's already said that. I see. Thanks. All right. Let's see. Wow. Obsidian wall has thousands of names carved into it. I would think this would be bigger if it has the names of everybody who died. Dustman, we're not going to bother talking to them. Bane the Cinder. You see a heavy-set man with sharp features and a pained expression. Despite his huge frame, however, he has an effeminate look about him, and unlike the other residents you've seen, he looks to have bathed recently. As you approach, he looks up hopefully and calls out in a high voice, "Cranach, good sir!" What? Eh? His hopeful expression dies as he studies your face. "A thousand apologies, good sir, if I had given offense." He gives a slight bow. "I am called Bane the Cinder, third child of Dibene the Cinder. I am one of the many runners in the employ of the House of Cinders." No apologies necessary, Bane. What do you want? "A thousand apologies for troubling you with such a trivial matter, but I see Craddock, an overseer in the hive. He looks at you, but alas, he eludes me. He looks at you hopefully again. Could it be you have heard of such a man?" "No." Bane gives a deep sigh. "I am bound to deliver a message to him, and as yet, fortune has chosen not to favor me." "I might be able to find him and deliver your message for a price." Bane's face lights up like a lantern. "Of course, good sir. If you can find this Craddock and pass along this message, I shall pay you for your troubles." "All right. What's the message?" Bane recites the message almost like a mantra. "The shipment must be incursed by the third day, or there will be a penalty. I am told that Craddock will know of the shipment to which the message pertains. If I see Craddock, I will pass along the message. If there's anything you can tell me about him before I go that might help me find him." "He is said to be a giant of a man, stern of features. That he is an observer is one of the hive marketplace. Alas, I know little else other than that, good sir. I see. That's enough to go on for now. Thank you, sir. Should fortune favor you, and you are able to bear the message to Craddock, be so kind as to return and tell me of it. I will see to it your efforts are rewarded. Very well. Farewell,
Updated
Bane.
my journal.
Bane. I'll get you, Batman. That was the worst Bane impression you'll ever hear for the rest of your life.